What is good in the hood, my nigs, my N-words, my subscribers? I'm level 100 Agron. Welcome to my DOA 5 Drunken Fist series. And I hope that this isn't too short for you guys. It was a bit of a pain to get recorded because I had such trouble finding matches. It literally took me anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes in between each match session. That's kind of a super exaggeration, but yeah, no, it took a while. It took a little while. So yeah, here is the first match. This guy was really good. Assuming this is the same guy, because I played like 3 Sarahs today, and I don't know if it was the same guy or not. Pretty sure it is. He was really good. I thought I held my own pretty well. I don't know if it's I suck or not, or I'm good, or Brad just has insane mix-up, or what, but I was holding my own pretty well. And right there I was going for some weird just last couple hits of the round button presses, hoping to catch him. Thankfully it worked. And sometimes the delay on counters on here kind of fucks with me. I don't know if it maybe has to do with lag or not, but sometimes it feels like the counter holds have a really long lasting duration when you throw them out. I don't know what that is, but oh well. Word to the wise, if you see a Brad Wong laying down like that, don't approach him and just start throwing mids. Throw out like a low kick or a low punch, whatever's gonna hit him low, because he's got a lot of options out of that stance. He honestly is the single most mix-up intense character I've ever played on any game ever. I can't think of any characters that mix things up more so than Brad Wong does, and goddamn does he do it good. He's borderline unpredictable if you're playing him right. I mean, I don't think that I'm necessarily playing him right, but you know, that's a nice little 10 hit. That would have worked even if she wouldn't have been knocked out, is the nice thing. So I'll have to come back to this video afterwards and take a mental note of that so that I can use that in the future, because that was pretty sick. It did a lot of damage too. So anyways, yeah, I recorded this yesterday. Like I was saying, it took a little while to get some matches. So I only got like about 50 minutes of recording time. I won all of my matches except for one, and so the only editing I had to do for this video was pretty much cut out the time in between each match, which was pretty sweet. And it's really weird. It seems like it's like that on almost every recording session in DOA I do. Ugh, excuse me. I just had a hearty helping of steak and potatoes. Steak, not steak. Sausage and potatoes and carrots. So I have the man food in my belly, so I'm nice and full, and that's nice. People get mixed up by that double low punch into high a lot. Yeah, so that guy was really good. Like I said, I had trouble finding matches, so I think there's a couple run backs. I think there's like 3 run backs. Maybe not against the Sarah in particular, but there was a run back or 2 in here, I know that. And normally I don't like getting run back matches for you guys because I feel like it's a little boring. You've seen it once, you've seen it before. Voice acting for Akira and Sarah they're so funny to me. I don't know. It sounds like I know it's from the whatever game they're from. I think it's King of Fighters. No, not King of Fighters. It's 2D. Virtua Fighter. I know they're from Virtua Fighter, but I didn't realize that Virtua Fighter had such a silly sounding voice acting. It sounds really weird. It sounds like they're talking through a styrofoam cup or through a toilet paper roll. And see, like I said, you don't want to run up on a Brad Wong that's laying down, because he's already in position. His moves will always take priority over any running move that you have on him. So yeah, if you're coming in a laying down Brad Wong, go for a low kick or a low punch, whatever has the most range on your character that you can keep your distance and still get him out of it. So anyways, yeah, I've got some Ultimate Marvel recorded. They are player matches, and that's just how that's going to be for right now, because I don't think I'm good enough at that game to where I'm willing to play ranked. So I will have those. I mean, I don't even think it'll be that long, because, like I said, I'm still learning it. Spider-Man is not an easy character to learn and play well. I'm learning some combos with him that do, there's one combo in particular that I'm working on that works really well from coming out of a web zip. And if you don't know how to web zip, it's any direction on the pad or stick or whatever, and X plus A, or light plus special, and it can pull him up, diagonally forward, diagonally down, diagonally back, and up. So you can use it for cross-ups and whatnot, but I'm really bad at the game, and that kind of brings me to my next discussion about why I'm not so fond of 2D fighters as opposed to 3D fighters. And the simple fact of the matter, I mean, I know this isn't the case with Street Fighter, because Street Fighter kind of is a totally different ball game than Marvel. And don't get me wrong when I'm talking about this, I love Marvel. I think it's fucking awesome. There's no other games that I can play as Spider-Man and Deadpool together, but I just don't like games that have death touch combos. There's no tech rolling to avoid like infinites. There's no ukemis to break certain combos. You know, if you get launched from full screen and then Spider-Man OTGs with a web zip line, you can't ukemi up to cancel out the web zip from OTGing you, so you have to take the combo, and that's all there is to it. I feel like they could have made it a little less, they could have made it a little more skill-oriented in the sense that there could be more options for getting out of combos, because being realistic, and like I said, don't get me wrong, I think the game is fan-fucking-tastic and I love it. I just suck at it. All it really comes down to when you're good enough is who can land the first hit first and the first hit second. Who can land the first hit and get a combo off, because essentially the thing that pisses me off most about playing Marvel is I play the same like 10 teams every single time I play it, and maybe that's what pisses me off so much about it. You know, it's always Dante, Wesker Virgil, Wesker Amy, whatever, Wolverine, Frank West, Hulk. I don't know. You know the generic Marvel teams, and that's what kind of makes me so mad. Is it's like I don't care about tiers. I play a game to play the character that I find most appealing, regardless of how good he is or whatnot. And when I play a game and I can't play with the characters that I like well because these other characters are so ridiculously good compared to them, it kind of saps the fun out of it, to where I'm just kind of like, well, okay, what's the point in me playing if I have to deal with all these Weskers and death touch combos? That's probably my favorite thing about 3D fighters, is they'll never get death touch comboed. You show me a game that's a 3D fighter that has death touch combos without wall hits or without playing Viola, and I will beat my skull in with a baseball bat on the spot, and I will tell you that you were an impressive human being and a gentleman and a scholar. But realistically, aside from Viola and a couple of special wall hit combos for Soul Calibur, I can't think of any Death Touch combo 3D fighters at all. And that's what I like about them so much, is you gotta work for your win. You can't just get lucky, cop out, and then since you've already got the combo started and the hit stun's there, begin this big long Death Touch combo. And I mean, maybe that's just my early reaction to playing Marvel, having only played it for a couple weeks now, and I'm still learning things, but you know, that's just the one thing that takes away from the fun for me, is you put in all this work and effort on this guy, you're jumping around, you're, you know, doing whatever you can, and they catch you with one launcher and then your character is just dead. There's nothing you can do about it. I feel like one thing that could have been done that could have maybe made that work a little better is you can call in an assist to kind of get you out of the combo, which would make, you know, like anti-air assists a lot more viable instead of just for a combo extending off of certain characters. And like even then that would still be difficult for them to, like, it would work because you'd be able to save yourself if you did it right, and they would still be able to kill you if you messed it up. So it's like a 50-50 thing, and it's like it makes them have to mix up what they're doing instead of just going through the motions. Because being realistic, the way that I look at it, if I'm good enough that I know a Death Touch combo with my entire team, and I get that one hit stun and I can start it from that one hit stun, your character is dead. Like, I don't chalk up Death Touch combos into skill. I mean, all it really takes is that you know the buttons, which is a little annoying, but I'll just stop where I am, because I don't want to go off and make it seem like I hate Marvel or anything like that, because I don't. I don't at all. Not by any means. It's just incredibly frustrating, especially being a new player. And it's something that I'm still working on, like I said. Excuse me. I was eating a piece of sausage because I'm quite hungry. So anyways, I ended up not modding my Dark Souls saves. I'm gonna play through the game legit again, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to have a, see, like that, that's a funny sounding voice acting. It just sounds funny. Anyways, I'm going to start from the game's beginning. I will say now, I deleted all the game data and updates in Artorias' Abyss DLC because I had no game data, so there was no reason for me to have it at the time. So I took about 3 hours and got 2 characters to level 139 and then like 127 or something like that via the Dragon Head glitch. And this way I'm getting everything legitimately. Granted, the Dragon Head glitch was a little cheap, but Microsoft making a shitty hard drive is also cheap. And me dropping my hard drive was all Microsoft's fault and not my fault whatsoever. So I'm totally in the right here. But yeah, so I have my characters back to an extent. I still need to get the gear. Right now I'm working on a Dex Faith build that is going to be using the Hawkeye ring, probably Chester's armor. He's going to be a Dex Faith oriented build, and he's going to mainly use the Moonlight, not the Moonlight, I can't think of the name, the bow that scales off Dex and Faith, and it uses like Moonlight arrows or something like that. Yeah, I always saw it and thought it was a cool concept, and I think with the Hawkeye ring it would be pretty sick. So far the stats are 40 vitality, 45 endurance, 19 attunement, 40 Dex, 40 Faith, and I think that's it. If you guys feel like I'm missing a stat and you're interested in that character, let me know. That's just me pulling the numbers off the top of my head. Oh, I invented this sick mix-up right here. You'll see it in just a second. I would go double low low for the down back kick, and then I wouldn't do the third kick, and since they're trying to parry low and crouch low to block, I would stop the third hit, and right here, see, she'd try to parry low, so I'd grab her low and throw her, which I thought was sick. I thought that was fucking awesome. I didn't even think about that being an option. And she falls for it a couple times too, so it definitely worked. And she was no slouch. This particular nigga was really good. She was the only loss I had for the day. I played her like 3 times, and I lost to her once and beat her twice. And she was my only loss for my entire recording session. So yeah, she was really good. Another fucking level whatever Pokemon. That's what's up. He also plays Soul Calibur. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but he's a pretty cool ass nigga. So yeah, I will have some more or not more. Well, I'll have the Ultimate Marvel gameplay up sometime tomorrow, or maybe what's today? Tuesday? Well, no, yeah, technically Tuesday because it's midnight now. Maybe I'll have some more not more. Oh my God, what am I doing? I will have that Marvel gameplay on Wednesday, I think, and then Thursday I will shoot for some Soul Calibur or Tekken. I don't know. And so, see, like that seems like she had the hold for such a longer duration than she actually threw it out for. And she ended up catching me with it, which was a little wonky. But that's okay. Sorry if I'm a little dull right now. Hopefully that's forgiven. I mean, you guys are usually pretty cool about it. I'm eating, and I'm kind of reading over stuff for an economics class while I'm talking at the same time, which is a little impressive to me. So, yeah. I've also got a Halo 4 gameplay that I'm going to upload sometime this week or next, probably this week. It was of a Killtrocity or a Killpocalypse, I can't think of it, whichever one's the 6-kill streak, with the sticky grenade launcher. And let me just say, that thing is fucking nuts. If you are playing players that don't realize you have it, you will fuck their shit up bad. I feel like it's kind of an underrated weapon, to be honest. It's pretty fucking good, and I suggest using it if you don't already. So the next thing I'm going to propose is, for my second character, that is my original one, which was Dex Intellect. He's already level 139 or whatever, but would you guys like to see me do a playthrough from the beginning of the game with him until the very end, which granted might not be so entertaining to start off because there's going to be absolutely no risk of me dying, but then again, I literally almost never die when I play Dark Souls anymore unless I'm doing something super ballsy and out of the ordinary. So, if you would, let me know, and I will more than likely do it if I get, like, 2 people to tell me, yeah, that'd be cool to watch. Which, if you're interested in playing Dark Souls and you haven't, I can go over showing every item location, everything like that, how everything in the game works, cover brief lore. I'm not going to cover the lore, hardly at all. I'll cover it if people have questions about it, but all I will say is if you have Dark Souls lore questions, epic name, bro. That's all that needs to be said. He is the Dark Souls lore guru. So, I'm ending off with a really laggy fucking match. this was a little frustrating because, like I said, this is the kind of stuff I have to deal with on almost a daily basis. So, like, almost every recording session, like, I end up playing somebody like this, and like I said before, I love that DOA does not have a win-loss ratio, because it totally makes it so players aren't concerned with quitting out of the game or whatever because it doesn't show how many losses you have. I don't know why I taunted there. I don't know. I think I was just taunting because I was like, I can't believe I got around. I know I wasn't being a douche because I was absolutely not angry or frustrated or annoyed over anything this entire session, but anyways, I totally lost my train of thought. If I can recover it, I'll come back to it. But anyways, like, this is the kind of stuff that I deal with on a daily. I didn't see that rolling boulder there, and I think I would have gotten an achievement for it, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't because I literally missed it by a ball hair of a second. Tina is also really frustrating to play when it's laggy like this because her throws. I don't know if you can even break her throw that catches you, like when you get knocked down, like when you get a hard knockdown and she just does a down throw. I don't know if you can tech out of that. If you can, let me know and tell me how you do it, because that's definitely the only problem I have when I fight Tinas. I can tech out of almost any other issue that I have with her, but, you know, there's only so much you can do. Also, I'm going to possibly try and maybe get 3 Soul Calibur videos up this week. This week being Wednesday, not being Wednesday until next Wednesday. I don't know. Everything that I'm going to be uploading from here until then is going to be really varied. I have Persona 4 gameplay, which I don't really... I mean, I have it just as backup gameplay unless I don't have anything to upload. And that's mainly, like, I like the game. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that great. It's just meh. The only reason it's backup gameplay is if I don't have anything to record, or I don't have any gameplays. It's already commentated and whatnot, so yeah, it's just in case, like, I don't have anything else I want to upload. Because personally, I don't think Persona has that big of a following to where it's even worthwhile. I don't think many people even play it anymore. I don't know, I had difficulty finding games when I would play it, but oh well. Thankfully the lag fucked this Tina up, and I end up going for a double low, and that is it. Peace out, Girl Scout.